Hello everyone, this is H&L. I'm just doing my first ever stream, trying to broadcast a game here, gonna see how it goes. I'm just doing a pub game right now that I found. Just followed someone in off my friends list and gonna see how it goes. This is just for practice, so it's probably not gonna be very good, but I'm gonna give it my best. I can go through the dire lineup here since they've got everyone picked at least. We've got someone named Rashold, is what I'm going to call him, on the left track. Corkino on Ricky. Top lane so far we've got Team USA on Sniper. We've got Jafar on Invoker, looks like he'll be going mid. And then we've got a Sunderbow on Lion. Looks like he might be end up staying in the bottom lane. The Radiant has also finished their picks. Looks like we've got a name, I have no idea what it is, on a Furion, Nature's Prophet. We've got Herfdurf on Enigma, probably going to be jungling there. Fuzzy Mox on Windrunner, looks like it's going to be a Shoreland solo. And then we've got Foos on Huskar. And to round it out, we actually have Shred Kid playing as Shadow Fiend. That's a hero that he's very comfortable with. I know it's one of his top 3 heroes. Just got the Eidolons harassing Jafar here a little bit, gives Shred Kid a little bit of an advantage. Hopefully he'll be getting up some of his souls pretty soon, getting a nice little early advantage. We do have a DC from Leshrac, so it'll be paused a little bit here. We can go over the lanes. Looks like we've got Sniper and Windrunner as top. Windrunner took the Windrunner early just to be a little bit safer. I think he might have took it before he really saw anyone there. Team USA is taking the the headshot early on, help him out with the last hits and maybe a little bit of harass. Obviously Shred Kid is going to take the Necromastery early on so he can farm up without those souls, get the early damage. Really important for a Shadow Fiend. If you can get that early, you can really be last hitting good and farm up real fast. Invoker looks like he randomed. He's got some random gold for sure. Started out with boots and a tango and going the Exort build, it looks like, too. So we'll see how that works out for him. Not a whole lot of regen yet. Might not turn out too good for him, but who knows, we'll see. Down here in the bottom lane we've got a solo Huskar, it looks like. Unless Nature's Prophet is going to be helping him out in lane, it looks like he's just going to be soloing down here. Definitely will not work out very good for him, especially if Leshrac comes back. Then he'll be up against Tri-Lane. He's got that short range against Lion and Leshrac, so it's not very good for him for farming. He'll have to play pretty defensively there. He does have some consumables. Looks like he ran them too, though, so he's got quite the health pool to start out with here. Looking for some wards here on the Dire team. Looks like nobody has picked any up. So that'll work out at least a little bit in Radiant's favor, especially when runes start coming up. If Shred Kid decides to pick up an early bottle, and he'll be able to control the runes pretty easy because the Nature's Prophet picked up some wards. Hopefully Leshrac will be coming back here pretty soon. I've seen Shred Kid play Shadow Fiend a couple times before, and it usually works out pretty well, actually. Like I said before, it's one of his better heroes. He definitely likes that solo mid-roll when he plays. I've seen him play really good Invoker, really good Tinker as well, also some of his top heroes there. But if he can get that early farm, which it looks like he'll be able to, he'll really be able to get rolling quick. And then with the wards, like I said, he's going to be able to control some runes once they start popping up. Oh, there we go. Rashold is back as Leshrac, so see some action going on here pretty soon. But once he starts controlling those runes, he'll really be able to ramp up his farm and actually really step up the harass on Invoker too. Even though he got all those iron branches, he still is a little bit squishy with going more the Exort build. Might not have as much in Quas early on, but doesn't have many consumables, so if he loses that health, he might have to either purchase some more or head back to base here. We got some action going on down here. Huskar's already going down. He did put out a lot of damage on Ricky. Did he pick? Yeah, he picked up the level 2 and got those burning spears. They really put out a lot of damage early on. But against a double stun like this, along with Ricky's Cloud, there really just isn't anything Huskar can do as a solo hero against those three. He'll just get shut down until he's out of health, even with he didn't use his consumables, but looks like Leshrak's going to be trying to harass him a lot, and Lion's going to be helping out too. They could actually be doing a little bit better job of pushing him out of experience range even, but they are at least keeping him low on farm. He isn't able to get up there except for when the creeps are here. We do have Nature's Prophet up here. He threw down the ward, coming up for this 2-minute rune. We'll see where it drops. Looks like it's top. It's going to be an invisibility rune. I'm not sure how that'll turn out. I don't think anyone's too interested in it as of yet, but down here, creeps are a little bit closer to Huskar's camp, or his tower, so he's going to be picking up a little bit of farm here, which will help him out. They are going for some denies. Huskar's picking up a couple on his own too, though, so that's not too bad, I suppose. He's actually 6 for 1 right now on the creeps, which is a little better than I thought he would be actually already. Up here we've got Windrunner against Team USA on Sniper. Sniper looks like he's actually losing this fight. 11-3 for Windrunner up here on the top lane, and 4-4 for Sniper. So Windrunner's definitely getting the better of this exchange right now, but it's definitely very, very close still. Sniper's picking up some of these denies here in farm, so pretty even. Yeah, Shredkid did pick up his bottle early on, just like we thought. Looks like Invoker might have went to check a bot rune quick, but no luck. Shredkid did find this top invis rune, so used up the rest of his bottle charges and bottled it up. Looks like he's going to go try and take out Jafar now. Hopefully he can hit his raises, and we'll see a kill in the mid lane here. Oh no, he backed up just in time. That could have spelled a lot of trouble for Invoker there. He is really low on health though, and he's out of consumables, so he's going to have to play it safe, where Shredkid still has his bottle and his tango, so he'll be able to farm that up. He's got his level 2 in Necromancy. Once he gets up to 5, he'll be able to keep farming up those souls, but as we can see, he's already got some pretty decent damage. He's got a bonus 32 damage. Down here on the bot lane, we'll see how it's going. Ricky picked up that poor man's shield, pretty typical on Ricky, but we do have Nature's Prophet helping out over here in the lane, so that'll help out Huskar a lot, and he'll really be able to get rolling if he's got that help. They did not, obviously the Dire didn't pick up any wards, so they didn't ward this pull, so looks like Enigma's working on stacking that a little bit and pulling for him. Nature's Prophet did eat the dust. There's just not a whole lot you can do sometimes against this double stun we've got down here. Both pretty powerful, especially when Lion lines it up for Leshrak, since his is a little bit harder to hit. Got a little bit of trash talk coming out of Rashold. Not usually a fan of that, so I guess hoping he'll eat his words here pretty soon. Huskar not picking up too much farm. He's 9-1, but there's not a whole lot he can do here still. We are definitely getting the better exchange in the mid. So we've got Shredkid 21 for 8. He's level 5.5 here. Good 300 experience ahead of Invoker, who just hit 5 now, but is only 15-6. Shadow Fiend is also controlling his runes just like I thought he would, just because of the wards. They make a huge difference. So he's got a bottled regen rune here, which will help him out. He can spam those raises all day and just harass Invoker out of the lane. Even though he does have a bottle, Shredkid's getting a little aggressive and coming for him. He's got his raises up, so Invoker's got to watch out here. He might get picked off, although Leshrak is in here, so that could be spelling bad for Shadow Fiend. If Leshrak can hit a stun here, just the Edict will take him out. He doesn't even need it. That Cold Snap got him. So that'll give Invoker a little bit of an advantage, or catch him up a little bit mid, but he still will be a little bit in trouble. In trouble a little bit by Shredkid, I think. He's a very good mid, and he'll be able to come back from that if he isn't quite as aggressive there. Guess I missed that. Enigma did pick off Leshrak, and it looks like Nature's Prophet helped him out there, so that was great. Looks like Furion's returning the trash talk, so again, I'm not a big fan of that, but you know, it happens. What can you do? It is a pup game as well, so not a whole lot you can do there. Furion picked up the Sage's Mask. I'm not sure if he'll be picking up the Urn of Shadows or what his plan is for that exactly. I don't know if he'll be going for a, an orchid maybe or something like that down the road, and is just picking that up early for the bitter regen while he's in the jungle. Might turn it into a Ring of Basilius too, who knows. Got the Soul Ring up on Enigma. He's farming pretty good, about to hit level 6, so that'll make him dangerous with that black hole. And Ricky is still level 4. He's not getting that much experience, so that's sitting pretty good for him. They still have a while before they have to worry about his perma invis kicking in. Shadow Fiend, out of bottle charges. He's up to 18 charges already on his Necro Mastery though, so that's not too bad, I suppose. Decent bonus damage for him at least, but I think he was really hoping for that rune, and it was bottom instead of top. Up here on the top lane, we'll see how it's going for him. We got Phase Boots up on Windrunner, level 6, almost level 7. Sniper's actually edged ahead now in experience at least. He's level 7 already, Windrunner's still level 6, but Windrunner does have some consumables still, working on this clarity now, so she can spam that power shot a little bit, get up some farm, and hopefully she can start hitting Sniper for some good harass here. But nonetheless, it's working for her for farm. She's 24 for 4, which isn't that bad. Sniper did catch up 25 for his farm, but he does have 15 denies, which is really not working in Windrunner's favor. That's where the level difference is coming from. Hopefully Windrunner, that's probably why Windrunner is doing a bit more power shot spams now, just because she has been getting denied here. Looks like I might have... Did I miss anything down on bottom lane? Yeah, looks like I missed a trade Leshrac for Huskar down there. So I apologize for that. Huskar's up to level 6, so now that he's got his Berserker's Blood level 3, he's got his ult ready, he can really jump in on people and do a lot of damage. Be watching mid here. We've got a 3 bottom Ricky level 6 now all rolling in. Got Nature's Prophet caught out without creeps. That's really bad, getting hit by that Edict. But they are all eating some raises by Shred Kid. Ooh, nice black hole by Enigma. We'll see if he can follow it up, maybe get some auto attacks on Lion to get a kill. No, he's got to run from Ricky. It was a very nice black hole, caught 2 of them. It just didn't really have anyone to back him up here. Had a nice little exchange up here. We actually traded just about all their HP, Windrunner and Sniper, but they both did have healing salves, and then they also had some tangos here, so both back up to pretty much full HP, although Sniper got harassed down a little bit. He does have tangos, which will take him right back up. He's finished out his treads and his Ring of Aquila, so he's sitting pretty decent for farm this early, 31 for 15. A little bit better than Windrunner. Looks like Windrunner might be picking up a mech this game. Picked up that Ring of Regen. Usually I like to get mech on Windrunner a lot, especially if I want that early regen. I'll pick that up, and especially with the pushing power that the Radiant team will have here. They've got Enigma, they've got Furion, so they can really push hard, and then having that mech up will really help them with those pushes. Down here on the bottom lane, they did pick off Nature's Prophet again. That's something that the Radiant team is really going to have to work to try and slow down, is just the ganks that are happening on them. It's really hurting them, and especially if this Ricky, gets real farmed, it's going to be spelled big trouble for him. He is sitting on 2.6k gold right now. He just has his boots and his 4-man shield. I'm not really sure what item he's going for, so we'll see how that turns out. I like getting Diffusal Blade on him, but I mean, who knows, maybe he's saving that up for something crazy like going to Radiance on him. Anything's possible here. Enigma's getting caught out by Leshrac a little bit. That Edict does a lot of damage. You gotta watch out for that. He might be able to get away. Ricky is out of mana, so yeah, he will survive that. And then Huskar and Shred Kid came in to support, and actually were able to take out Lion. So that was a good little exchange for him. Windrunner did come down here as well, yes. And so Windrunner came down too. So they are letting Sniper farm up that top lane. That was a really good power shot by Windrunner. He almost took out Ricky actually while he was in Viz. So that would have been pretty exciting. But they did manage to pick off Leshrac too, so bringing the kill count a little bit back to even. They got some good farm and some good gold for their support heroes, as well as Shred Kid came down and actually was involved in both of those. Yeah, he got a double kill there, so he killed Lion and he killed Leshrac, so that's some nice farm for him, really get him going. Looks like he's got his treads finished out, he's got a bracer finished up, magic stick, he's got that bottle. Still going to be going for runes. Looks like he might be coming for a kill on Sniper now. If Sniper doesn't back, he might be able to get it actually. Sniper does have that regen though, so he might be able to escape too. We'll see how this turns out. We do have a TP coming in though, and Sniper is definitely dead, yes. We had Furion teleport in, had Enigma teleport in, we had Windrunner come up. Sniper had no chance of living there, but he did manage to take out a tower, so that's not bad. We'll look at the just the overall levels here. We've got a level 9 Shadow Fiend, level 8 Enigma, 6 Prophet, 9 Windrunner, 8 Huskar. That's sitting pretty good. Pretty similar to what the Dire has. They've got, 7, 9, 6, 7, 9. So they both got their share of heroes that have been getting good experience. Had a little bit of lag there. Sorry, guys. Having a good, early game so far. It's pretty even. We've got Ricky jumping in on Nature's Prophet. We've got Sniper jumping up and just going to throw out the ulti right away. Good shackle by Windrunner, and Nature's Prophet did pick up that early urn. So that'll help him out with that regen. If he's going around getting ganks, it looks like he wants to stay pretty active. We've got Huskar teleporting in mid and that long range ult. That was beautiful. Take out Invoker with those arrows, or Lion with those arrows, I apologize. And so that worked out great in his favor. He can use his Inner Vitality, he'll heal right back up. And then he's got a healing salve too if he needs it. So he's sitting really good. It's looking like Huskar's not going to level up this Burning Spear. That's also something I like to do when I'm playing Huskar. Is I'll get one level early just because that damage is just too good to pass up. But then I won't level it up past that. I'll act for stats or go for stats instead. Just because I like getting the Helm of the Dominator on him and then eventually turn it into a Satanic, just because I think that's really powerful, really good on him. Because when you jump in and your health goes down and you're attacking so fast, you're keeping your health up even though people are beating on you. It can really turn the tide of a team fight and really, make those ganks just easy as can be. Looks like we might have some action mid here. We do have Brown pushing top though. This Sniper is really putting some pressure on their top lane. Invoker got caught out without doing much. That's not very good for him, but he does have a Forge Spear down, so if the fight continues, he will be, taking out a little bit of armor of the enemy team. But good work by the Radiant team just coming together and really focusing that down. Looks like Brown did TP bottom. Got a little bit of damage on the tier 2 tower top, but not a whole lot. Came bottom because it looks like he just wanted to keep Huskar from farming, I guess. Ricky looks like he is opting for the Diffusal Blade. Just finished that up now. Courier brought it out for him. He's really going to be dangerous now, being able to keep people in that smoke screen for a lot longer when he can slow their movement down so much. But we'll see how that turns out, if he can be effective with it or not. 3-0-2 so far, so he's had a pretty solid game staying alive. Got Shadow Fiend with the haste rune activated. Wonder if he knows that Leshrac is down here in their jungle. I'm not so sure he does, but he is roaming around there. He's coming up. You might see him here. Might be just there. He is. Now he sees him. Alright, this Leshrac is in trouble now. He's got Enigma stun. Throwing out a stun of his own though. We've got Lion coming in. Shadow Fiend throwing out the ult. Just barely hit Lion. Still has that haste going up. He's regenerating his life. We've got Ricky here in his cloud. He is going to take down Enigma, it looks like. No, he is not. He gets caught by the tower, gets hit by the Enigma stun. Nice play by Enigma. Invoker trying to pick someone off with the Sunstrike, but it does not work. Shred Kid's still running around. He's got a max charge magic wand. I'll just use that up and used up his bottle for the last bit of regen. Huskar over here, it looks like he got in the fray a little bit, but not a whole lot was exchanged other than a bit of health. That one definitely did come out in favor of the Radiant. I thought Enigma was going to go down. I was wrong. Huskar's going to farm up this stacked camp here, get a little bit more gold. Not sure what he'll be going for. He might be going for that early Helm of the Dominator, though. Who knows? He has enough for the Morbid. Nope, he is going for Blades of Attack. What'll he be getting? Maybe an Armlet. That's always something that works out pretty good on Huskar, too. Up here, Windrunner's getting a little bit of farm. Might be pushing the top. Did complete that headdress in the Ring of... the Ring of Basilius, so looks like he probably will be getting a mech after all. Gonna try and get a little bit, just going for Sniper right out, but unlucky that Ricky was here, slows him down, and he's definitely dead. Just bad luck for him that Ricky came in. He did have a good shackle. That was a long shackle on Sniper there. Got in some good damage on him. Sniper did get the Helm of the Dominator early. I've seen that work out pretty well for snipers in the past. Something that I've been meaning to try, but I haven't played sniper in quite a while now. 1-1-1 so far for him. Ricky is up to 4-1-2. Got some decent farm coming up on level 9. Not really sure what he'll do next, if he'll complete treads or just keep on going. Down here we've got Nature's Prophet working on his treads. We've got Huskar coming around the back, and they might be able to snag a kill on Leshrac if he doesn't think that he's in trouble here. He is trying to get a bit of farm, gets stuck in place, ulted by the Huskar, and those burning spears and the auto attack by Nature's Prophet will bring him down, although Huskar did get killed himself. That Sunstrike that came in really did some damage on him, so did the Edict, and then the creeps just finished him off when he was down to no HP. It was just another tick or two and he was just done. Enigma's got some items coming out. Looks like Enigma's picking up the mech, actually. I wonder if that was just lack of communication, or if Windrunner is just picking up the headdress and moving on. Looks like she is. She did pick up a Staff of Wizardry. Might be picking up the Force Staff now. Another item I really like on Windrunner is that Force Staff. It just, with the Force Staff and then the Wind Run, it's just nearly impossible to be able to chase down and kill a Windrunner. Then you've got the Phase Boots here. That's basically a cycle where you only have 2 or 3 seconds in between where you're not actually getting hit by anything. We'll see how the bottom lane goes here. Nature's Prophet gets hit by just about everything that the Dire team has to offer. The ult goes up on Shred Kid. He does have his regen. He's coming back in here. Nice black hole by Enigma. Followed up by a Shadow Fiend ult. Beautiful. Got the double kill. Killed Ricky and Leshrac. That was a 3-for-1 trade. Worked out great in the Radiant's favor. And then we'll see how Sniper fares here. Him and Huskar are trading blows, but then with the support of Shadow Fiend and Enigma, it was just too much for Sniper to take out on his own. Huskar did complete an urn of his own. I think he's had that for a while now, actually, since it's up to 5 charges. Was up to 6, but I didn't notice that or pointed out before. He did pick up the Gloves of Haste, so he is definitely going for Armlet. They used the glyph here, but this tier 1 tower will still definitely fall. We've got Invoker mid farming up a little bit, getting hit by a Nature's Prophet ult. Also Windrunner and Power Shotting through, doing some damage. This mid tier 1 is also in a little bit of danger. I think it's safe for now, but Furion did teleport in, so looks like this tier 1 will be going down as well. Looks like Invoker might be trying to deny it. Little bit early on that, but he was close. Nice try on the Shackle Shot there with Windrunner, but it won't last to anything. Up on top lane, we do have Leshrac farming up. He's got 2 bracers and treads, so not too bad. He has been dying a lot. That's been slowing down his farm, kind of equaling out all the kills he's been involved in. But he has been very valuable to his team. Just hasn't had too much time to sit around and farm. He's been definitely ganking more. Something the Dire team could really use is just some wards. That's something that I think would really help him out with the ganking, especially Ricky. He is up to 5-2-3, so he's kind of slowed down a little bit, but he is working on finishing up those treads, it looks like. And then he'll be a little bit more potent. We've got Invoker up to level 10 now, soon to be level 11, so he has those 2 Forge Spirits that he can summon at once now, which makes it much more powerful. Top lane's coming in a little bit, but we do have all of the Radiant team up here to defend it, keep that tower safe and healthy. Might see some action over here. Ricky is safe, but it looks like they did find Invoker. Looks like they won't be going on him. Not sure who Ricky's going to try and jump on, or if he will try and jump on someone. There is quite the group of them. Courier flying back here mid tower, lost the tier 1 there. Sniper picked that kill, or that tower up. Getting a little more farm on Huskar. Ricky jumping in on Shred Kid in range of the tower, so it won't do a whole lot there. Might have been just a little bit early for Invoker to get off a cold snap, or for Lion to get off his stun. Looks like Ricky is jumping now on Nature's Prophet. He will go invis before he gets taken down, but very close to dying due to that Enigma stun. 30 HP. Very lucky to get away there. Leshrac back up at the top, up to 1k gold, so we'll see what he's going for next. Windrunner completes up that Force Staff. There we go. That'll help him out in team fights, and also got some Sentry wards, so looking to take down Ricky in those team fights, not letting him get those easy escapes just by, going invis and just standing around anymore. Mid here we've got a line and Invoker rolling in. We'll see how that goes. Let's take a look at the gold graph. Pretty even for a long time, actually went in favor of the Dire for a little bit. I think when they picked up a couple kills, No, that might have been tower kills that brought him down there, but Radiant's definitely picked up some momentum, brought it back to even here, and then brought it all the way back up. A little over 3K gold advantage, down to just over 2K now. So still a fairly even game, and obviously 17-15 here. So game could still go either way. Looks like they are even on towers. Both teams lost their mid tier 1. Let's see if Leshrac can get away here. He is in trouble. We've got Enigma coming up. Might get that stun off. If he does, Leshrac hiding there. Oh, just barely gets out. Barely gets away from Enigma. That would have been trouble for him. The Radiant did take down the mid tower, tier 2. Good ult by Shred Kid. Wasn't quite enough to take anyone out though. He did go down to Sniper. That's not too good for him. He loses his souls, but he does have his BKB up, so his farm is sitting pretty good. Nature's Prophet gets taken out by Lion. Not the best exchange, but they did take out a tier 2, so they will get some gold out of that. Not too bad. Looks like Huskar farmed up a little bit on the bottom. He has finished up his armlet now, so he'll be sitting pretty strong if he can do some good armlet micro. Windrunner picking up the Ring of Health. I'm not sure if she's going to turn that into a pipe now. She does already have the headdress. It really would be beneficial with all of Lion's magic damage invokers and Leshrac's. So pipe could be really beneficial to their team. Mech is up on Enigma. Looks like picked up that Ogre Club. Going to be going for that BKB. Enigma having a really solid game so far. Hit a couple pretty good ults here. 4-1 and 5 right now. So sitting pretty solid indeed. We'll open up the experience graph here and just see how that's going. Radiant's been an advantage of that. It was actually pretty even for quite a while. They did pull really far ahead here, about 6K or so, but it's definitely gone down. Just updated 2.5K experience. So pretty similar to the gold graph. It's a pretty close game here. Just got Invoker using that DD rune and his little Forest Spirits to farm up some Ancients. I apologize there, I had to get a little drink of water. Down here, this bot tower is in trouble, and Edict is just going to go up, and that one's just going to drop. Not much that Enigma could do there against these two heroes, or even Leshrac on his own. Leshrac would probably be able to get away if Enigma went on him. Here in mid, though, we've got Invoker a little bit in trouble. If Huskar can land that and get close enough to ult him, he would drop, but he did get away. We got 4 mid here on the Radiant side. We'll see what they plan on doing. We do have 3 in the area for the Dire, though, so could spell trouble. We've got all 5 here rolling around for the Radiant now. They did find Brown up here. He does have Shadow Blade complete, though. He picked up a Shadow Blade. It's not really an item I like to pick up very often, especially when you're on a team with a Riki, just because the Radiant's going to be buying a lot of Sentry Wards, possibly a gem later on when they've got some heroes a little bit more secure, able to hold on to it, and they can invest that money. And then Dust is also something they might be getting, and now that they see they don't only have Riki to worry about that, they've also got Sniper with the Shadow Blade. Definitely something to worry about. Might encourage them to buy it even earlier. Here we've got this top tier 2. Looks like it will fall unless the Dire come in soon. They do use their glyph, and it looks like they're ready to initiate. We've got a stun coming in by Leshrac. We've got a big meteor coming in by Invoker. Force Staff will save Windrunner. Did the mech get popped? Yes, the mech did get popped. We've got BKB up here. Decent ult by Shred Kid. They are nuking down Riki here, and that worked out great for them. So far it's a 2-1, and they got the tier 2. They've got all their heroes up. They've got regen rolling for them. This is looking really solid for him. Windrunner did have to go back, was low on HP, but that's okay. Leshrac is still rolling around behind him, so he could pick someone off, but everyone's sitting pretty full health, so it's not looking like there's much of an opportunity for him here. Sniper doing what he can to hold him back, throwing down his shrapnel, and then just auto-attacking the creeps, but Furion can control his own, so Leshrac going in when he might have wanted to go around there. They did almost pick up the kill on Huskar, but instead Leshrac ended up dying. Might have been a little bit more beneficial to kind of just come around here, and he could have jumped up on him there, helped out his team from the top of the hill instead of going in. Tier 3 will drop. Black Hole has not been dropped, but if he uses Soul Ring, he will have enough for it. Huskar, almost getting away with his life. Very close. Definitely went in favor of the Radiant there. Looks like Shred Kid just DC'd, but it sounds like he will be back. He has kind of shoddy internet sometimes, so we'll see how that goes. We can look at a couple things here. We'll open up the gold we've got. Shred Kid's had over 400 gold per minute. That's sitting pretty good, definitely above anything that the Dire have. They've also got both Huskar and Enigma over 300 gold per minute. Windrunner's very, very close, and Nature's Prophet isn't far behind either. I think Nature's Prophet's been playing a bit more of a support role here. Hasn't been doing too much farm, but does have 2.4k in the bank. So he does have some money, so he can start getting some items here soon. The Dire, a little bit less on farm, but still not sitting that bad. We'll open up the XP graphs. Yeah, that's going. That has swung back up in the Radiant's favor. Those team fights that went in their favor definitely helped them out. Traded a couple kills for nil at the start, and then traded another kill or two for Huskar at the end. So they definitely went up on the XP chart here. Hopefully Shred Kid comes back here soon. The Dire team's not being too patient, but we'll see how that goes. Got a courier down here, picked up Road of the Magi and drums. I'm not sure who that is for. My guess is Leshrac. He has the bracers, but it also looks like he's going for an Aggies, so I'm not sure. Invoker. Alright, Invoker has his drums up. He just needs to get it off the courier there. So we'll see how that goes for him. We do have Windrunner. He regened up. He's down here on the bot lane. Gonna farm up some more creeps, so that'll be good. We can look at the overall farm here. Shred Kid's at over 100 CS, not too bad. But then the rest of the Radiant team is at pretty decent numbers as well. We got 62 on Enigma, 48 on Nature's Prophet, 84 for Windrunner, which is pretty solid. Gonna get some more here bottom. And then Huskar with 80 right now. Not too bad. Sitting just a little bit ahead of the Dire overall. We've only got 19 on Lion, but that's alright, kind of expected. Invoker's at 67, Leshrac is at 58. Ricky is at 67, and then Team USA Sniper has been farming pretty well, has 130 CS right now, so sitting pretty solid. Looks like Thunpause is going again. I think they might be out. Hopefully Shred Kid will be coming back here pretty soon. He's definitely vital for the game to be going how it's going so far. Hopefully he'll be here pretty soon. He does have 3k in the bank though, so he will be looking for a new item here pretty soon. I'm not really sure what he'll be getting. Who knows if it'll be maybe like a Desolator, an Assault Curious. You know, I really have no idea. It could even be Butterfly or Ethereal Blade. It could really be anything. I'm not really very good at guessing what items people are going to be getting. Dire has started picking up wards now though. They've got one down here on the bot room. You can see that it's the regen. Someone might be picking that up. Invoker's heading down there. Will probably be bottling that up. Leshrac getting a little bit of gold farm up here. Windrunner is farmed a bot, finished up that hood, 300 gold, so it's only about 450, 500 gold away from picking up that pipe here. So that'll definitely help him out in team fights. Enigma almost has his BKB picked up. Is only 700 gold away from that, so that'll be pretty close. Huskar farming up. He's also going for a BKB, very close as well. He's only about 900, 800, 900 gold away as well. A little bit less farm on the Prophet, but he has picked up drums. That's something entirely new that I didn't see before. Also is buying some wards, so definitely going with more of the supporty Prophet than I've seen in the past. Looks like they're controlling the Shadow Fiend for him. That'll help him out a little bit, keep him up hopefully a little bit with experience, and then they can help him out, you know, with team fights if one does arise, God forbid. Hopefully he'll be back real soon though and be able to control his own character, and it'll all be good. Looks like Roche is going to go down to the Dire though. Radiant doesn't have wards up anymore, so they have no idea that's going on. That one will definitely go uncontested, and Sniper picks up the Aegis there. So things are not looking too good for the Radiant right now. They had a lot of momentum going for them, but especially with Shred Kid gone and then losing that Roche, kind of set him back just a little bit. Didn't get picked off by the Dire there, so that was good for him. Windrunner had a good 4 staff out of that smoke cloud and was able to get away with him. So we'll see how it goes for him. Just gonna check something real quick. He's still offline. I'm not sure if his internet is just out, but hopefully Shred Kid comes back on pretty soon. Down here we've got Ricky Roman to look for a kill. He is going to jump on Huskar. We'll see if he gets some support from Yellow here. Huskar is kind of in trouble, especially with Leshrac jumping in. Yeah, he's definitely going down. Windrunner trying to put a little harass out, but not a lot he can do. He's got to run. Invoker's jumping on him, throwing out that tornado, but very, very short range. I think that's tied to Wex, if I'm not mistaken. So definitely very, very short. Didn't hit anything. We've got the Eidolons and the Enigma just defending up this tier 2, trying not to give the Dire too much right now. I think they're pretty much just trying to hold off until Shred Kitty can maybe come back. Prophet throwing out the ulti, get a little bit of farm, push him back. Leshrac doesn't have a lot of mana regen and just farmed up those creeps. He is porting back though, so that explains why he spent it out. He's getting pretty close to the Nagi Scepter himself. He's only got 300 gold to go and he'll have it. That'll be putting out a lot of damage for his ult. Sniper just picking away at this tower along with Invoker. They're taking it out pretty quick. It will definitely drop here. No deny. Radiant or Dire putting up another ward down here, a little bit more aggressive of a ward. That could turn out well for them. They might be rotating bottom here pretty soon. The lane is pushed out. We do have Lion coming down here. We'll see if he can push it in or not. Another pause by Sniper, but Leshrac will unpause that right away. We'll see how this goes for him. BKB is finished up on Enigma. They're giving Shadow Fiend just a bit of farm there. 1.4k on Nature's Prophet. Windrunner still close to finishing that pipe, but not quite there. Huskar still about the same distance away from finishing up that BKB, so we'll see how that goes for him. It's looking like this game might be not going so well because it doesn't look like Shred Kit's going to be back in time before the game kind of calls it or whatever, says it's safe to leave because of a DC. So that's not too good. I'm pretty sure it's an internet issue for him. So that's too bad. You hate to see that, but we'll see how the game finishes out. He might come back even after that, even after it considers him, giving him a leave. He might be able to come back, and if he does, they're definitely still in the game and can still, take on the Dire here. Still a very close game, 21-19. Gold graph is probably changing a little bit here now that he's gone. They've been taking some towers. The Dire has, getting a few kills. They've really been doing good, putting some pressure on, brought it down. Was up over 7.5k, now getting down back to around 3k or so. So that's sitting pretty good for him. The XP chart really took a dive once Shred Kid DC'd, I think, is probably around there. Nah, never mind. It was taking a dive a while before that. The Dire's just really coming back. They're playing hard here, really trying to win. Sniper has that Aegis, has a Crystallis up. That'll definitely be going into a Daedalus at some point here pretty soon when he gets some money. Just farming up the Ancients. Ricky picked up that Yasha. It looks like he'll probably be going for a Manta here pretty soon. Lion just trying to push this out. Looks like he'll be going for Yules whenever he can finish up the money. He's actually pretty close right now. Just about 800, 900 gold away. So that should be coming pretty close, pretty close. Always a shame to see someone DC. I guess that's kind of the risk that I run when I'm doing the pup game. So people can DC and not come back either. Due to abundance of reasons. Internet's not always too reliable, and especially pub games and stuff like that. There's plenty of unforeseen things because you don't necessarily prepare like the pros do, making sure that I'm sure that they've got good internet that's going to be reliable for them, so they don't get DC'd, or if they do, they can get back on, all that stuff. But we'll see how it goes for them. There's the items for you. I've gone over most of them so far. I'm pretty much just waiting game right now, seeing what people do. Invoker does have some more awards, so even though the Radiant was real slow on getting awards early game, which kind of hurt them, they have been putting down a lot of awards lately, and they've been buying them up. Looks like Invoker's been doing that for them, and I really do think it's been helping them turn things around. They had the safety there at Roche. They've got vision around here for ganks and just for safety if they're pushing it in. So really helping them out, and shows you how much awards can really change games sometimes. Got a courier coming down, might be picking up an item for someone from the secret shop. Leshrac only 9 gold away from having his Aggies, so that'll be up quick, and he'll really be putting out some damage in those team fights if he can get right in the middle of them. Shadow Fiend's team is helping him farm up just a little bit. Nothing special, obviously, but some is better than none. He is at 3.5k gold for if he comes back, so that'll be pretty nice. Looks like Ricky is trying to take advantage of them farming a Shadow Fiend. He probably was looking for a kill over there. Instead, just going to farm up the top lane. Here we go. Windrunner's got to be a little careful. Leshrac might be able to catch him out. He's got a lion here with him, but should be able to get away. He has that 4 staff, and he's got Windrun, so yep, 4 staff, there goes. Sitting pretty safe against these guys. Just going to try and hold them off from being able to take that tier 2 tower down there. Save as many as they can. We got a meteor coming out, just farming up the creeps, pushing in this lane a little bit if possible. Still looks like no dice on blue coming back yet. Fingers crossed for that. Still, it's a pretty good game here so far. Someone said he was online, but I do not see him. Oh, he is online, just not in game. Alright. So we'll see how that goes. They do have the game paused. There's a good chance he'll be back in soon, and then we'll really have a game on our hands here. The teams are really even right now, pretty similar in farm, all that. So, looking pretty good. It's evened out at about 2.5k now. The Dire do have all the lanes pushed in, so their farming is kind of slowed down a little bit. Not quite, bringing the gap closer anymore. He is in Dota 2 now, so we are sitting good. He should be on in the game real soon, so he's sitting pretty good. Dire looks like they might be looking for a gank down here. They've got Invoker, Leshrac, Lion. That's plenty of stun, plenty of damage for him. Be looking for Invoker to maybe throw out his Force Spirit and then do some invoking to get maybe like a Cold Snap or Tornado out to slow these guys down and go on them. We've got Ricky coming in from behind, so they'll definitely be going soon. I think something will definitely happen bottom. They've got this ward up so they can see potentially when people are coming in, so if any Radiant people do come to help, they should be able to see them. Here we go, we've got Sniper up here. Looks like he'll just be farming in the jungle for now. He might just be wanting his Radiant, his Daedalus here, so just be increasing his gold going towards the late game. Definitely will be interesting to see how this game unfolds, though. Both teams have a lot of team fight and a lot of ganking potential, and pushing. They really have some of everything. It's two very well-rounded teams, it looks like. Lately, especially in All-Pick, I've been seeing lots and lots of people randoming, and it's actually still been working out pretty good for the most part, with teams having a good balance of heroes and everything. So that's pretty sweet. Especially this one, I think there were a couple. And with Shred Kid gone, Huskar did disconnect. That's too bad. I don't think Huskar's going to be coming back. I think he saw that it was okay to leave and just called it quits. Ricky jumping on him here. Went down to might have 3 of them. Not much of a surprise there. They did drop 2 sentry wards, though, it looks like. Yeah, definitely dropped 2 sentry wards. That's a little bit overkill. 2 people might have been carrying them, and that's how it happened. So that's understandable, I suppose. Or actually, looks like Nature's Prophet just burned both of his. Throwing out that ult to push back some lanes here. Seeing how this goes now. They did manage to push off of that tier 2, keep the Dire from being able to take that. Sniper's still just farming up here in the jungle. He'll be getting that Daedalus before too long. He's got about 1,200 gold to go, or so, a little less, 1,100 gold to go. if they can take this tier 2 tower, which it looks like they'll be able to here. There's not a whole lot defending it. That'll put them a little bit closer. Yeah, that'll definitely be going down with that edict hitting it too. We do have Windrunner TPing out. Canceled it though. Okay. It's not too bad. Good choice not to go in there. Power shots going out just to try and hold back the lines, and I think they're pretty much just trying to delay long enough for Shadow Fiend to be back. It does really hurt them that Huskar is not here anymore though. He is a big damage dealer and a big threat for the other team. I suppose now I could point out that he did not go the Helm of the Dominator on Huskar like I was talking about how I like to. He did just go the armlet and end up maxing out Burning Spears just a little bit later in his build is all. He just maxed out Inner Vitality and Berserker's Blood first. But he did max out those Burning Spears over stats, so it's also a way to do it. It really does put out big damage, so Windrunner farming up this bottom a little bit, and Enigma helping out. Shadow Fiend is back now, so who knows if Huskar will come back. I definitely doubt it, but I'm hoping so, because we definitely have ourselves a game. Sniper purchased himself a Divine Rapier, sold everything and bought that up. I guess he's obviously not too serious about the game anymore. I think he just realized that apparently Divine gets advertised to everyone. And big black hole by Enigma. Looks like Sniper will go down already. That Divine, he did have Aegis though, so he will be back up. We do have the stun here on Sniper though. Everyone's just jumping on him. That Divine's definitely dropping. Wondering who will pick that up. My guess is obviously Shred Kid will end up grabbing it, and when he does, they can definitely pick up the victory here, even without Huskar now. Sniper just kind of bought that thinking, I'm pretty sure he thought the game was over, so he bought that Divine because he did sell all of his other items in order to purchase it. Poor choice on his part, because obviously, you know, he can still lose this, and then he will get the loss on his record for it. Shred Kid just hitting like a truck now, hitting for almost 500 damage a shot. He can, you know, two-shot all these creeps. He's just doing big damage with that BKB2. He's really going to be putting out some damage. Looks like the pipe was bought up by Windrunner. Just needs it carried out to him actually now. I'm not sure what Shred Kid spent his gold on. He was at like 3.5k at one point, and I don't remember him dying, but I also don't remember him purchasing anything. So I'm not sure. We'll see how that turns out. The Radiant is pushing on mid. They've got people on all sides though, so that could be dangerous for him. Invoker illusions are off in the forest. Invoker is actually here. They try and jump on Shred Kid. He just pops that BKB and still in trouble. He's going down quick to everyone there. He does drop. That Divine does go down, and Ricky picks it up, it looks like. Alright, Ricky is doing some big damage here. That team fight did not go well for the Radiant at all. They just really didn't get a whole lot going for him. Shred Kid popped that BKB and, you know, had to run away because too much damage was coming out on him. But when that happened, his team just was unable to get the damage out that they wanted to in order to win that team fight. Not looking so hot for the Radiant here with that Divine up on Ricky now, and he did finish up his Manta style. So now he's hitting like a truck, hitting for, you know, 450 damage a hit, plus backstab damage. So that's really going to be hurting him. Looks like he might be pushing it while none of the Radiant are up. I'm surprised his team isn't pushing with him. Sniper is in the forest trying to farm up his items again, I think, since he realizes this game isn't quite over yet. Ricky popping the Manta, using his illusions and the creeps just to put a little bit of damage on that tier 3. Nature's Prophet did buy up his Aggies, finished that up. Just bought the whole thing. He'll be just bringing the entire item to his stash, so that'll be good for him. Blink Dagger is up on Enigma, so hopefully we'll see some good black holes again. Top lane did get pushed in a little bit, but pink is there to defend it, so I don't think much damage at all. And Invoker came up, so yeah, no damage will go in on the Raxes there. Leshrac did buy up the Ghost Scepter and got a Void Stone. Not sure if he'll be going like a Bloodstone next, or maybe like a Scythe of Ice or something. They did find Leshrac here. Ricky is jumping in on everyone. Black Hole drops just to hold Ricky. They really want to take him out and have him drop that Divine. That worked out perfectly for him. Good Black Hole by Enigma, I think. That was a good choice. So the Divine is back on Shadow Fiend. Ricky is down and has no buyback gold, so now might be the time to push. I don't think they saw Leshrac up there, but someone will real soon. Yep, there it is. They see him. Nice shackle on him. Is taking a lot of damage from that ult and that edict, but with the Enigma stun on him now, hopefully they will be able to take him out, and we'll see how that goes. Yep, and there we go. Shadow Fiend, which is a little raised. That was a good Ghost Scepter, though. They were all just trying to auto-attack, and lots of their spells were on cooldown, so just using that Ghost Scepter at the end did prolong his life a decent amount. Shred Kid coming up here. I'm just checking ropes right now. Not sure if they plan on doing it. It's looking like they're gonna. Nature Prophet will probably spawn up some trees or something, and that'll be how they do it. Shred Kid's just obviously hitting him like a truck with that -5 armor, and then that Divine really helps out. He's up to 2k gold. I'm not sure what item he'll be going for next. Here looks like we're definitely getting an Orchid on Windrunner, so that'll help him out with some damage, help him out with a little bit of crowd control, being able to silence either Ricky, Lion, Invoker. I mean, Leshrac, all of them are valuable. Enigma going back to heal up. Looks like the whole Dire team or Radiant team is backing up here to push out their lanes a little bit, farm up a little bit, just get ready. Picking up that Roche was big. We got an Aegis on Shadow Fiend now with that Divine Rapier, so won't be quite as easy for Ricky to steal it back this time. Invoker with a build I've not seen on him ever. Obviously this is a pub game again, but still. Got the Mask of Madness and the Divine Rapier. Looks like he sold his items to get that Divine early too. We'll see how that plays out for him. Here we've got a blue running around with Ricky just following him. We got Lion too. He just popped up that BKB right away. Thought about throwing down the ult, realized everyone was gone, didn't pop it. We do have the sentry wards down here now though, so if Ricky comes out, he can get caught real easily. Looks like they're just running from the Ricky illusions though for now. 2.7k gold on Shadow Fiend. I apologize, I'm sleepy, it's a little late here. 1.5k gold on Nature's Prophet. Sniper is farming up some more. He's got his Helm of Dominator still, bought up some Iron Branches. Might be trying to pick up some new treads or something like that so he can help out his team and have a bit more mobility. Bottom lane is getting pressured in a bit. Nature's Prophet will definitely be able to defend this. He can throw out his ult if he wants. He won't need it though. It looks like Leshrac and Lion are holding back a little bit. Lion did finish up that Yules though. Not sure what Leshrac is going to be going for, but we'll see here. Radiant team has grouped up here on the bottom. They dropped down a sentry ward just in case Ricky was running around. They do have plenty more where that came from, it looks like, and dust. Windrunner is just a couple hundred gold away from finishing up that Orchid. That'll be good for them. They're just farming up, keeping their lanes pushed out a little bit. Do have a defensive ward up here, helping Sniper farm a little bit in safety here for the Dire. Using those Eidolons to push out the lane a little bit more. And we'll see how this turns out. Throwing out some random raises there. Not sure what that was about, but who knows. BKB is getting... I apologize. BKB is way down with duration now. It's only 5 second long. Cooldown is down to 50 seconds. So I mean, it's kind of a give and take, but that initial 10 seconds is amazing when you first buy it. 5 seconds, not bad though. It'll be enough to keep him safe, so he can get off, a good ult, or get out of trouble when he needs to. He is up to level 18, still has that Aegis and the Divine. Up to 3.2k gold now. Looks like Orchid is probably coming out. Yep, Orchid is done on Windrunner. Popped that dust that he had on the Ricky Illusions, but better safe than sorry. Looks like Ricky might be going for Vlad's here. There is a courier bringing some items out. Yep, has those 3, and does Ricky have the... He does have the recipe already. Yep, alright, so Ricky will have Vlad's for whenever the next fight is. But we've got the Radiant running around together. Leshrac is nearby, but he'll get plenty far away. Looks like they might be trying to push bottom here. Sniper still farming up in the forest. Has 2.2k now. Not sure what he'll be buying. If he plans on getting treads actually, or if he's going to go another, interesting item, or what his plan is. We've got a Ricky down here farming the Ancients while the Radiant team are pushing. We do have 4 Sentry Wards up on Enigma. Sentry Ward would definitely be nice here so they can see Ricky if he comes over, but he didn't, so it was a good... Oh, looks like they did drop one down just in case. Moving over here, they might be looking for a gank. Shadow Fiend's gonna buy Reaver. Looks like he'll be going for a Heart. Yep, did buy up the Vitality booster too, so we'll see how that goes for him. Moving over mid, they'll clear out those camps, or those creeps, and then the Dire is pushing out their bot lane a little bit so they don't take damage on their tier 3. Sniper's still out here farming up. Not sure what he'll buy. He is up to 2.7k, and the Radiant are looking for a gank on him. Sniper's got to be careful here. He does have this ward up, but I don't think it saw them up around here so far. So as long as they stay ahead of those creeps or come out over here somewhere. Yes, the creeps definitely did not give vision, and they actually looks like they stayed out of range of the ward too. So Sniper is definitely going down here. He'll lose some gold. Doesn't have any way to escape. He's out of items, and that shackle lasts until he was dead. So we'll see. Looks like the Radiant are, I assume, going to be pushing up to this top, especially with Sniper down. See how that goes for him. We've got going for a Yules on Leshrac too. I did not guess that. We'll see. I don't think he quite has it finished yet though. But he's close. He's only 200 gold away from finishing up. He just needs that Sage's Mask. We do have a Gem and a Yasha up on Invoker. Invoker will probably be turning that Yasha into a Manta, I suppose. Hopefully he doesn't drop that Gem though. The Gem in the Radiant's hands will not be very fun for Ricky. They don't have a tower up here, so they can drop a Sentry Ward safely without it being detected unless Invoker's over here, which they do. Ricky hiding up here in the woods where he's nice and safe. Using the glyph, they are focusing down that melee barracks, and it will definitely drop. So melee barracks gone, Ricky throwing down the cloud. Enigma did decide to save his other Sentry Ward. Looks like they're probably just going to be backing out here if Windrunner can get away. Shadow Fiend just going in, dropping the BKB and the ult. Looks like it did some good damage to Lion here. Let's see if he can get a kill or something. They are going on Ricky. They're going hard. But Leshrac is coming in, putting out some big damage. He was able to take out Ricky. Big black hole here. Shred Kid has been stunned. Didn't manage to take out Leshrac quite before he died, but his teammates did, and he has that Aegis, so not a big threat. They should be able to still push in pretty hard here if they want. There's only Invoker and Sniper up. Sniper very weak since he sold out his items to get that Divine. But Invoker can put out some big damage, so we'll see how that goes. There is a lot of crowd control over here with the Sprout, and then we've got a Force Staff, Orchid, Shackle, so all that. We'll see how that goes for them. Looks like they are giving up on the pushing strategy just because they really don't have anyone that tanky where they can safely just tank up those towers. Lion will go down here to 2 auto attacks from Shadow Fiend. Just that Divine plus all those souls and the other damages from levels is just too much. Windrunner did buy back. Looks like they're going to try and keep up the pressure here. Possibly anyways. Maybe not. Windrunner teleporting out of the base. Going to come up. Maybe they'll try and push mid or something now. Invoker didn't die, so they do still have that gem. Looks like he just set it down the fountain to keep it safe now. Did pick up a plate mail. Really not sure what he's going to be going for now. Yeah, I have no idea. He might have gotten that just to counteract the negative armor from Shadow Fiend. just to try and stay alive a little longer. I definitely think he should invest in a bit more HP though. 1200 HP this late in the game does not cut it very good, or even 1300 with some quas in there. But we'll see how that goes. Nature's Prophet picked up a Necro book, so that'll help him out with the pushing. He's got a level 2 already, so that'll be good. Shadow Fiend finished out his heart. Still got 1.1k gold to spare, so we'll see what he's going to be going for next. I assume it'll be some damage item, either ethereal or wing bow, but who knows, maybe it'll be a dataless or something else. We'll see. Ricky farming up some gold here. He did buy the level 2 of the Diffusal Blaze, so he'll be able to be slowing and purging people again in team fights. He was at 0 charges before. Leshrac with the Invis runes coming rolling around here. I don't think there's a gem or anything though, and they don't really have any reason to drop oh man, 7 sentry wards. Enigma is just saying, I am done farming, I'm just gonna, or done farming for items, I'm just gonna buy up sentry wards, and we're just gonna throw them down everywhere we think Ricky might be. Sniper farming up in the jungle again, picked up his treads, picked up 2 boots of Elven skin. So I don't know, I don't think Sniper's taking this very seriously, but the game is definitely not lost for the Dire, so you know, who knows what Sniper's doing. But not a whole lot is going on right now. There's not a whole lot of pressure from either side really. They're just kind of taking their time, which is alright. Furion real close to his Necro book, level 3 here. Just needs another 150, 200 gold, and he'll be done with that. The Dire's kind of grouping up over here. Leshrac did take out the Ancients. He's hitting not too bad now that he's got that Yules finished up. That'll add a little bit more crowd control for him, especially with Shadow Fiend not being able to have that BKB up for longer than 5 seconds during the fight. So we will see how that goes. Does throw out a stun on Shadow Fiend. Gets stunned himself though. Kind of just a trait of the crowd control. Lion did get hit there. Is coming up here. Not sure what he's doing up here by Roche. He might just be grouping them up. Invoker with the Deafening Blast and the Alacrity. Black Hole there did get interrupted very quickly, and Shred Kid did go down very quickly as well. They really were hitting hard there with Invoker's Divine. I had actually forgotten about that, but yeah, he really hits like a truck with that Alacrity thrown up on himself. Bonus 80 attack speed, 80% attack speed, and 70 bonus damage. So not good. We've got a Roche down for the Dire. They got Cheese on Leshrac. They got the Aegis on Ricky. That's not looking too good for him. I don't think they have money for buybacks. Yeah, definitely. Shadow Fiend cannot buy back. Enigma cannot buy back. Nature's Prophet can also not buy back, and neither can Windrunner. So right now it's just a free base if the Dire wants to push it in, and that's definitely Ricky's idea. He picked up that Divine, so he can clear out creeps just fine with his Divine now, and then his Vlad's gonna try and backdoor this tower. He is taking it down on his own, so that is fine. Someone's running out with Huskar, gonna see what they can't do. It was worth a shot at least. Slowed him down some, used the glyph to slow him down some more. They'll all be respawning soon. I don't think they'll lose more than maybe 1 Rax, or 1 set of Raxes. So it really could be worse. Very even right now, but there are 2 Divines on the Dire side right now, so that's not very good. Looks like Brown's plan was simply that he is not going to join his team for fights. They did lose a 2nd set of Raxes, and Ricky is jumping in on him. It's looking like this might be GG, but I'm not positive. Oh man, I did not even notice the Radiant coming in here and putting in big damage on their mid tower, just coming in through top with some creeps. Invoker just hits unbelievably hard though, able to take out Enigma in just no time flat, and able to take out Nature's Prophet not too far behind that. That was a little glitch there. Showed a sniper. He went away now. Was showing sniper instead of Shreddy Kids. Windrunner going online now. Lion will definitely drop. Yeah, the Nature's Prophet ult came in and hit him. Ricky's still just hanging out here, probably just looking for ganks. To be honest, he's probably just going to jump on Windrunner here, but the Force Staff will probably be up by the time he jumps on him, so he should be able to just Force Staff away. That was a good look coming in here top, though. When Ricky and everyone else on the DotA were pushing in mid, they Enigma and Nature's Prophet just came in through top. They took down this mid tower. They almost took down this tower. It's very close, almost even in deny range now. So, I mean, one more time of that, and they really could put some damage on the throne. They just have to defend here. Ricky just puts out big damage. It's just really hard to defend against him. And then Invoker as well has that Manta up. Boots of travel now, so he can be going all over the place. And still has that Divine, so he's just hitting like a truck. Not a whole lot that the Radiant can do at this point, but you never know. Ricky's just kind of camping out to kill him, but Invoker is pushing in, taking out those towers. So looks like it might be a GG from, yeah, it was a GG actually. Blue called GG, so I think he's done. Huskar obviously left. I think the rest of the Radiant team is pretty much done. Ricky just going around, just farming up those kills, able to get him real easy with the combo of his Diffusal and Divine, and then with that smoke. So able to just chain that off and take people out pretty easily on his own. Taking out this last mid, and that'll definitely be game. Throne going down. Goes to the Dire. It was definitely a well-fought game on both sides. There were definitely some really close moments, sometimes when it could have gone in either's favor. Would have been interesting to see how it went without DCs, and without a sniper kind of, quitting towards the end, but still, it was a good game, and I'm happy with the game. So, hope you guys enjoyed the cast. I'll definitely be doing more in the future, just be uploading them all to my YouTube, and seeing how that goes. So, thanks again for watching.